I made coffee. It's making me feel a lot more calm, so that's good. Slow and steady wins the race. So the message is that someone played a very important role in a past life. I was picking this up in the Gemini reading towards the end. I wanted to stop it because I didn't want the messages to get mixed together. Yeah, but I'm getting that somebody was a very enlightened person in a past life. Somebody was a very blessed child in a past life. Something about you having a connection to Source or to the yellow ray of creation, which is very old, right? It would have to be very old, because if we think of like the blue rays, right? The yellow rays, that would have to be way at the beginning. So there's something about your aura that's very yellow. Something about your aura that is very golden. We have mysticism. So this could have something to do with faith. Something about you needing to have faith. I feel like there's something about this energy that feels slightly disconnected from the way that enlightenment has kind of made a shift as of lately. I feel like they're having a difficult time finding their place. Like they've been going through maybe, I don't want to say a dark night of the soul, but Two of Swords. Exactly. I feel like there's some sort of blindfold that they have over their eyes. There's the King of Cups. So that's a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. And then the Six of Pentacles. There's something about, first of all, what I'm going to say is don't get taken advantage of, okay? Don't get taken advantage of. If somebody like wants you to join some like crazy retreat, or somebody wants you to pay them a whole bunch of money for some sort of service, just be very cautious of that, okay? I don't necessarily feel like you would really need to do that. I think that there's a lot of ways around it. I also feel like if you're trying to manifest something, you have to forget about it. Quit making that the goal. Let's get a quote for you, okay, Gemini? Or not Gemini. This is not for any sign. This is just for whoever finds it. Can I get a quote, please? 1. Waste no time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. By Marcus Aurelius, a Roman Stoic philosopher in 121 through 180 AD. So, waste no time arguing about what a good man should be, and be one. So there's something about you needing to have integrity. Or this could possibly be what happened in the past life. There could have been some sort of time where you did something outstanding, something that you didn't necessarily have to do, and I don't necessarily feel like anyone was really watching you when you did this. This could have been in this life as well, but I feel like you did the right thing, And I feel like you have a blessing coming in. But there's something about you needing to be able to envision it. So I want you to think about a time, okay? And it can be something small, it can be something big. You can remember it, or you don't have to remember. I feel like the powers, the universe does remember it, and they want to know that they see your ability to have integrity. And I think that integrity is such an important word, and it holds so much meaning, right? It means to do the best that you possibly can, regardless of who is watching, regardless of who sees, right? It's like being, am I going to be moving soon to a better place? Okay, we has considered selling soul for fortune. I have the greatest abundance we can have is to live without fear, expectation, or attachment. We also have a coquette. So that's someone very flirtatious. And we also have a dandy. Cannot be categorized and have a sort of freedom that we would want to have for ourselves. Plays with masculinity and femininity. Use the dandy to create an alluring presence that stirs desires. Orchid is the symbol for that. It says shape and color represent both sexes with a sweet scent. Evil, rare, and unlike any other. I would say that this could be because we have two seducers here for your question about moving. We have two seducer types here. So I feel like you need to let go. You need to live without fear, expectation, or attachment, and understand that whatever happens for the best of all. But I do see that there could be somebody that you meet. Okay, whether, I don't know what your sexual orientation is, but whoever it is, it's going to be somebody that's very flirtatious. So I don't see you really having to try so much. And I feel like the more you're just okay with who you are as a person, right? I feel like this person would like the fact that maybe you could be like nice and sweet and talk to them. It could possibly very well be like, I'm seeing like a girl that maybe doesn't have a lot of girlfriends. I feel like that's somebody that you'll meet when you're there, if you do end up moving. This could be even somebody that like has tried to in the past, or has a desire to have some sort of fame, or that's you. If anybody else has any other questions as well, you can always ask. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about this past life, please? For the collective, can you tell me a little bit about this past life? We got another Jupiter card. Jupiter is really coming out a lot in this reading. Gratitude and appreciation are hugely connected to Jupiter's benevolence, right? And it says no cap, no boundaries. Gratitude, it's so close to the frequency of love, right? To be grateful, to show appreciation. I live with a bunch of roommates and hate it. I'm in a relationship that is stuck. I want to leave so bad. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hear bachelor's pad and college. Look at it on the bright side though, right? It could be a lot worse, right? I mean, I'm sure that right? It's all a matter of perspective. I feel like you have to kind of sometimes find a way to block out all the negativity, find the positivity, right? It's like I have really bad asthma, so it's like just being able to take a deep breath of air sometimes is like the greatest gift in the world. And it's like, it's not until you get little things like that taken away from you, or you get little things like that that impair or make it difficult, that you realize how much you're really taking those things for granted. Because there's been days, like there's been weeks before, months even, where it's like I just like cannot get a full breath of air into my lungs. I see here they could possibly be, they are sneak dissing or throwing shade. Sometimes you just got to kill them with kindness, right? Be unmovable. Be unmovable. Be solid as a rock. Be confident. Allow people to say what they will, especially if they're not saying things to your face. Allow people to say what they will. Have confidence in yourself, right? Spend some time and look your... Hi, manager. Hi, Jose. We have the rescuer. And we also have in it for the long distance run. So you could be a runner, or there's something about possibly running, right? That endorphin high that you get. I don't know if you get really angry. I tend to get really angry sometimes, especially when I'm in relationships that are low vibrational. So maybe something about exercising, like running long distance. Yeah. We have rigid, follows fixed ideas, wants to fix or change you, judgmental, critical, which all stem from their own unhappiness. Inability to adapt makes it easy to recognize. Mental rigidity often makes for a physical stiffness. So maybe try stretching as well. And we also have here, this person stays 10 toes down for their people. All karma will be distributed where it is meant to be distributed. And locate the source of your envy. Locate the source of your envy. But that's not what this message is for, because this is really about somebody with a past life, but I am happy to help, of course. Don't react with emotion. Seek to understand why people act the way they do. And since childhood, you've felt older than your age. Reflects old soul and strong intuition. I'm also seeing the aging baby. I get extremely angry and want to leave so bad. The here makes me depressed. I understand that. But I feel like check in with your Mars placement for that. Yeah, I understand that. I suffer with anger issues as well. Hi, Tom. Alright, let's see. Let's get us some different decks, actually. You know which one I haven't used in forever? I don't even know where it is. Is it mixed up in here? No. What happened to that deck? Oh, right here. This is my spiritual deck. I haven't even gotten this out. I'm feeling definitely like there's some spiritual downloads coming in. And I really love when I get spiritual downloads because, I definitely have the ability to breathe like the fire of a dragon when it comes to speaking spiritually. Speaking of the dragon, I'm going to get out some special decks for this reading. Alright, we got this one, Let's see, what other ones do I want? This right here, the first time I ever channeled ever in my life, I remember, actually I shouldn't talk about that, but because it's not meant to be talked about. I gotta get these nails off my fingers because they're starting to hurt my nails really bad. Okay. Let's get these all put away, and then we're gonna get into the message. I'm a Taurus. Maybe I'm just being stubborn. Yeah, I'm dealing with a Taurus as well. But things have actually been going really good over here, finally. Tauruses are stubborn, though. But they're not. Tauruses are sweet. You just got to, don't give too much of yourself away, you know? Make sure to be able to set strong boundaries for yourself. Know when too much is too much and find a way to make that clear before it's like you fly off the handle, right? You need to be able to set your boundaries before you go over the top and get really angry. Because I know when you get really angry, it's like show's over, pack up, like it's time to go, like type of angry. So just take that into consideration. But yeah, I'm dealing with the Taurus too. But I would say okay, he's my best friend. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's get into the message. Alright, let's get into the message. What do we have coming in for... We have inner earth. We're dealing with Nephilim. Base chakra, strength and security, and laying foundations. So this could have been like the Nephilim that had to hide underground, right? I believe. When did they hide underground? I can't remember. I can see it in my mind though. Definitely something about underground, so something to do with inner earth, or like it's the Nephilim, right? I can't remember what God did in the Bible when the Nephilim had to go underground. Was that during the flood, or was that... No, it wasn't during the flood. I'm not sure. We have Lumeria and we have Solar Light Upgrade, but that came out on a different side. But over here we have Isis energy, grounded action, with Earth Star activation and inner earth. So these are like the base chakras. So these are like the chakras that go out of your body but down into the ground. So this is like, when you see the Earth Star activation, this is like connecting to the earth. So that connecting to the earth is a really good way to draw energy from and to send energy to, right? Because Gaia, the earth, it will be able to neutralize it, right? Any energy that you pick up anywhere that you don't find that fits you or suits you, just send it down to the earth, right? You know, breathe it up into your body and bring it into your field and just shoot it back down and just say thank you to the earth for receiving it and for supplying, providing, and literally being our rock. Okay? Now there could be something as well here. I'm seeing there could be something about underground. So when we think of like the Underground Railroad, this could talk about past civilizations that are like under the ground, under the sand. This could talk about like lost pyramids, or lost, like, not lost, but like covered up, or like lost, right? This could talk about artifacts as well. Where's this one? This is what we need. Okay, can you give me some information please about this inner earth? Okay, we have the Prince of Swords coming out in reverse. This could be a temple to this could have been a temple to a goddess. I'm feeling like Persia. I'm feeling Persia. This could have even had something to do with some sort of sacrifice. This could have even had something to do with Jerusalem or Israel or Iran. Something that's under the ground that's like been covered up. I'm seeing like pillars, but they're made of gold. I'm seeing also here something about the splitting of the cross, the pain that was that happened with the cross. Something about splitting that up into sections. This also is giving me vibes of sacred geometry. My nose is starting to run. And then we have the Eon. This could talk about the change of the Eon that we're going through right now, the shift we're going through right now into the age of Aquarius. And I don't believe it's going to be for a few hundred more years, but I do know that there is going to be I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be one individual or if it's going to be more of a collective thing, because I do see the universal mind shifting into something a little bit different than it was in the past, right? Hold on, my nose is running. Right, the precession of the equinox. Is it bleeding? No, I'm not going to lie. There's some times I've been channeling like this and my nose will just start flipping bleeding. Like, whoa, craziness. Okay, it's not though. Okay, there's something here about... Can you clarify that, please? The Prince of Discs. It's something that's moving very slowly. It's something that's moving very slowly. This isn't any sort of knowledge or any sort of information that you can gain in just one lifetime. I feel like this is something that will take a really long time to sort of build to get to. It's something that's progressive. It's something that is... It's not knowledge either, it's wisdom. And the only knight that could achieve this would be the Knight of Pentacles, because all the other knights move too quickly. All the other knights aren't as protective of their cargo. This could even have something to do with the train. The train in Ohio. Can you clarify that, please? Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. So, I feel like... In my mind, I just heard glory to the newborn king from Australia. Hello, Ian. I just heard glory to the newborn king. I believe that's like a... The Ace of Cups. Whoa. I'm hearing Lord Farquaad. That's what I'm hearing. Shrek didn't take the job. Lord Farquaad's got to go on his own. Oh no. Did you hear that? That was Buddha. He said, oh no, dude. Not Farquaad. He wants to be in the eternal waters. I think that's talking about like embryonic fluid. Okay, we're gonna go because this is starting to get weird. Okay, that was a very weird message, okay? Now let's go to Lumeria. I still don't really understand Lumeria. But I assume they're kind of like the Avatar people, right? I put honey in my coffee. And it's slapping. Alright. What is this Lumerian seed codes? Embracing sensitivity, okay. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So that's Saturn and Taurus. I have that placement. So anybody that does have Saturn and Taurus natally, it can be a difficult placement just because it really, it talks about needing to gain, it really talks about working with money and, you know, having a limited amount of money, because that's kind of your thing that you're supposed to work on in this lifetime, is how to have money, keep money, not overspend money, how to earn money and be practical at the same time, which can be difficult in these times, in these day and ages when everything is so exaggerated and crazy. I do know, though, if you do have Saturn and Taurus, you could either be older, but for me, it's like I still have a few more years till I have my Saturn return. So there is something about, though, if you're able to kind of, you know, harness the energy of your Saturn before your Saturn return, I hear through the grapevine that you get cosmically blessed. You get cosmically blessed. And especially if it's in Taurus, this is going to be by way of talents, and talents that will bring you in personal finance. Let's see, personal money, possessions, and livelihood. Okay, not to mention that Saturn is extremely slow, and Taurus is extremely slow as well. But luckily, Taurus is a Venus-ruled sign, and Venus and Saturn, they get along very well, and they create a very noble, very stern, but also very gentle at the same time kind of energy. So it's not bad at all. It's actually very good. It's also very grounded. It's very grounded, and it's very much so about the physical things that you can touch. And Lemuria is, it's kind of similar to Atlantis, same kind of timing, but it's over kind of in the, like by Hawaii in the Pacific. And it was a group or like a tribe of people. They had very active pineal glands. There was something about, I don't think it was the Anunnaki, but it was something about them being like their race of people being destroyed. Or like some of them were raised up if they didn't take advantage of their gifts. And then those that did take advantage of their gifts or didn't treat their gifts as they should have, they had to come back and like burn off the karma. So it's very similar to like the Atlantean culture. It's just more so, if you know like the blue people avatar, it's very similar to that. They were more tribal, and I believe that the women had a lot more power. It was very much so about the priestess and about what you could see and what you could feel, and it was very much so about the waters and the ocean and all the different tribes coming together, and like when the tide would get very low, they would like come together. Ocean people, yes. So it's, but I feel like it's like I imagine in like Hawaii. I don't know if the place is still there. I do know that you can get like the crystals. There's something about Lemurian crystals. I'm not really sure. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like I'm being told like, why are you wasting your time? I feel like you're wasting your gift trying to be grounded when you're supposed to be grounding a different kind of energy. You get so caught up in the day-to-day and trying to be practical and fitting in with everyone else when you've been given a certain gift. You've been given all this information and you spent so much time learning all this information, but there's something about you needing to drop your pride and actually be able to use this information, because the way that you channel these energies is valuable. It's different, and it's, I feel like, the purpose as to why I came to do this. But sometimes it's hard to do it every day, right? It's like I don't know. I don't want to live on Neptune forever, you know? I don't want to live on Neptune forever. But it's kind of like, so I've got a 23 degrees Pisces ascendant, so that would mean I've got Neptune on my ascendant, and it has been on my ascendant for quite a while. And Neptune deals with everything spiritual. It deals with, water. It's Poseidon, right? It's a very spiritual place. It reminds me of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. You guys know what I'm talking about? Dream, Dream, Dream. That fucking movie was so weird. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you all. Something about that. So it can just get really weird, especially it can make you really sleepy as well. Okay, so in Vedic astrology, I've got a 29-degree Aquarius ascendant with Jupiter and Ketu, or Jupiter in the south node, on my ascendant. On my ascendant. So Jupiter being the great benefic, right? That's like Zeus. That's the person that bestows gifts. That's the you win a car, you win a car, and you win a car, and you win a house, and you win $50 million, and your village is getting water, systems, electricity, the whole 9 yards, right? It's like Akon building a city in Africa. That's Jupiter. Anything luck and blessings and anything really outstanding that you can think about. And then Ketu talks about your karma that you carry from a past life. And then your ascendant is the vision in which you see through. So we have my past life in the vision of the eyes that I see through. Sometimes it's just really difficult for me to tap into those Piscean eyes, because the Piscean eyes really see everything. And it can be kind of scary. That's why it's the shortest ascendant sign, because there's so much karma. A lot of times good karma. I feel like if it's really bad karma, you don't really get to Pisces ascendants very often, because it's the end of the line. It talks about having a great spiritual mastery. Like in my human design chart, my fractions are my things. It's the 5751 and the 6261. So both of my fractions are create more than one. I love Scorpios. But yeah, I guess all the water signs they're very similar to the snakes. Snakes are very intelligent, very interesting creatures. I would say it's probably one of the most brutal animal totems to work with. It's a lower octave of the dragon. If you get into Vedic astrology and you ever learn about the lunar mansions, I know that the first snake nakshatra or lizard nakshatra is in Ashlesha nakshatra at the very end of Cancer, and that talks about like the beginning of the snake. The second one is in, I believe, in Scorpio, and the third one is in Pisces. The one right before Revarti. It's the second to last one. And that one is brutal. It's a Saturn ruled nakshatra. I believe they all are. I have my moon in Ashlesha, so the baby snake. I'm in the zone. Okay. I don't know. I feel like Graham Hancock was onto something for sure. We have the Princess of Wands. Something about the tiger. Here we have the Six of Pentacles with success. And we have the Lovers is coming out in reverse. Alright. Okay, so this talks about... let's actually get another quote. Could I get another quote, please? We pulled 11. Let's see. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our intent. Sun Zhao, a Chinese general from 544 through 496 BC. Sun Zhao. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our intent. Okay. It's very interesting because I'm not seeing that at all in these cards that I just pulled. Sun Tzu? Sun Tzu. Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't really know. I got that off of quotes, the channel Quotes on YouTube this morning. I made sure to quote them all, but just so you know the channel I got them from too, so that if you're ever interested. I like to give credit where credit is due. The Nine of Pentacles just came out. We have 9 and we have 6. Somebody could be born in 1996. We also have the Hermit. Somebody could have Virgo placements. Six of Wands just came out again, guys. Somebody could have Jupiter in Leo. 669. I don't want you to feel down if you're alone or if you haven't been in a relationship for a while. Don't feel down about that, okay? Don't feel like a failure. Don't feel like there's something wrong with you, because there's not. Just be you and just be happy and be grateful for the things you have in life. And don't ever feel like you have to overexert yourself to anyone, right? You have to hold yourself as though you were the prize, right? Maybe that talks about concealing your intentions, especially if you're dealing with like a girl or a guy, or I think a majority of the people that watch my channel are guys, but there's a few girls that watch it. So if you're dealing with a girl, like maybe just don't create an air of mystery almost. We have the Earth Star activation again, anchoring, grounded action, and Isis energy. Right? Isis is the one that I feel like there's someone out there. This could be even someone from your past life, right? Because Isis, when Osiris died, Set came and killed Osiris. She came and found all of the body parts of Osiris and put him back together. So there could be somebody that, when they lost you, maybe they felt like they got dismembered. Or maybe there was something about that. Strong Osiris energy. No, I do not. Okay. I don't have anything wrong with sex, but I just don't really appreciate you sexualizing me. Okay? I don't have anything against sex, but we have learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. I feel like it's really asking you right now to ground your energy, to like send your roots from the bottoms of your feet and just connect with the earth and see what what her frequency is. If you have a drum, like a shaman drum, we have the Venusian Galactic Council. Oh, my legs just started to tingle. Star being guides, answer the call, and time to shine. We also have Hathor light codes in the Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, and no wrong path. Okay, that's a lot of energy here. I'm going to take the... Okay, we also have the Seraphim Gateway. Okay, wow, this was like one of the very first decks of cards I ever got, so I know so much about each one of these cards that I could talk about them for a really long time, because I've had the deck for so long. Also have Order of the Melchizedek. And we also have an angelic frequency. So let's talk about each of these individually. The Earth Star activation, we talked about that. Let's go to the Hathor light codes. Hathor light codes, that's going to talk a lot about the Pleiadian star system. I believe it's the Pleiades. Hathor was kind of like, because there was the 7 Hathors. Hathor was also the goddess of beauty and drunkenness. It says light immersion, full system upgrade, and power recall. I feel like the Earth, when you ground your energy, the Earth is asking you to call your energy back to you. Call your energy back to you so that you have your energy. I feel like that energy that you call back to you will be activated. It'll be activated. But just pull it up through the earth, right? The earth, like I'm sending the energy back down into the earth and it's ready for you to receive. So you just have to ground the energy and call it back up into you. It should give you some really good healing energy. It should activate something within you to kind of help you shine. It could possibly add some brightness to your face, or just add some lightness to your being. I feel like anything negative that's been in your surroundings, just take that and like send it into your field and send it down, and it will be transmuted through this Earth Star grounded activation. We also have the Gaia Gateway activation. So there's something about learning, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. Let's see here. All right, let's get yeah, mantras are really cool. They work really well. We got the dolphin here. I've swam with the dolphins before. It's amazing energy. What do we have here for this Gaia Gateway activation? Okay, we have the bat. Interesting. The bat. We also have the fox. So the fox talks about something that is hiding, or that is being cunning, or that is sneaking. Can I get any more animal totems? Any more animal totems for whoever is in the room? All right, we got the blue heron. We have somebody that's very stable, very secure, very self-reliant. Number 9, we have a number 7, and we have a number 6. 45, 25, and 42. We also have a horse, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or an Aries. Number 35. We have 30, 25, 35, 45. And 43, a spider. Okay, so somebody is trying to maybe even set a trap, or somebody is, right, when I think of the spider, it makes me think of Athena and Arachne. We also have a salmon in reverse, so there could be a Virgo. Or a low octave Pisces. Or that could be me. Somebody that's swimming upstream. Somebody that's doing something difficult. Okay, I feel like I feel like this salmon is, hello Brazil, hello Howard, hello Tom Hannock, thank you guys for being here, appreciate y'all. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to take this salmon back because I feel like it's in danger. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. And then let's see. Aligned with purpose. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys, please. I appreciate you all. We have the Akashic Stargate. Aligned with purpose, crossroads, and no wrong path. So I feel like you could be reaching a point in time where once you've cleaned your energy field and you've worked with the earth for just a second, you've kind of gotten that energy from the earth, there's going to be something that you are going to be met with. There's some sort of path you're going to be met with. It's going to be an opportunity or an option. Whether you take it or not, I don't really think it's going to... I'm seeing Mr. Nobody in my mind. I'm seeing Mr. Nobody, the Nine of Pentacles. So you could possibly be choosing to be single. Focusing on your finances, focusing on, this could also be talking about maybe you need to make one of these graphs. You see those like graphs with the circles, and it talks about being able to kind of compare and contrast what the best option is for you. So maybe don't make any rash decisions, but maybe take some time to allow yourself to sit and really decide what the best option is for you. Especially if it has something to do with finances, or if it has something to do possibly even with your family tree. So I don't know, this could be even talking about a will of some kind. Or somebody's, yeah. Let's go to the Seraphim Gateway. Seraphim Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. I feel like this, because earlier in the message I did before this, I was looking at, the guilt card in my chakra deck, and she had a halo, and I was feeling like it was Gabriel's. Counterpart, and I was talking about how somebody was like an ancestor, or somebody was like a descendant of that frequency. That's getting to be a little brutal, I know. Alright, let's go to the Order of the Melchizedek. So it's just going to get a little bit worse here. A lot of angelic energy here towards the end. I feel like this is really over here talking more so about an afterlife or something kind of beyond the realm of what we're able to grasp. I can do my best to... Hello. I can do my best to decipher the message or to explain the message. I gotta grab this deck here, because I feel like a lot of times things aren't necessarily, they don't make the most sense. Let's see, can I get, what is a Seraphim Gateway, please? Okay, we have the Goddess of Moons. Okay, so you could be highly connected to the moon, or this message is coming from the moon. So this could be coming from the Divine Mother, or this is supposed to be a message to nurture you. Okay, I'm also seeing here she's sitting on this rock, and there's a whole bunch of candles underneath her butt, which would talk about like having a fire lit under your ass. So it could be something telling you to hurry. I'm also seeing flowers next to those flames. I'm feeling like you've had a good day, you've done your day's worth. Something about you're getting very close. You're not quite there, but you're close. We have Order of the Melchizedek next, and that's Embraced by Light, Mission Uncovered, and Don't Give Up. The Order of the Melchizedek talks about a group of priests or priestesses that came after the crucifixion of Jesus. People that continued on with the teachings. I just now noticed this here at the top of the card, but doesn't that look almost like a face? Like there's like a jaw right there and you can see the ear? That's hella crazy, right? Can you talk to me about this Order of the Melchizedek, please? I just heard Ashtar Command. We have the Nine of Swords. I feel like there's something about anxiety. I feel like there's something about anxiety. There could even be something about shame and not wanting to admit your involvement due to misunderstandings in a past life. There's something that was misconstrued. There was something that was lost in translation or lost in context that I feel like someone is here to clarify or to set straight about intentions from the past. And I feel like somebody could be having a lot of anxiety about confronting this mission that they're supposed to be here doing. And that could be why they're lighting the fire under your ass. We have the angelic frequencies. Angels are here. You are safe in potent connection. And then we have the Fool. And you see how he's got the ring around his head there, which talks about like the saints in the Catholic Church, how they would have the circle around their head, which is a signification of their aura. And it would be different colors depending on your chakras that were lit up by the channels, the channels that were lit up by the placement of the planets in your birth chart. And I don't think they necessarily knew that at that time, because it wasn't around until the 80s when they came up with that system. And it might not even be the actual system, but it's Ra Uru Hu made human design. And that's his way of interpreting it, but it definitely has something very similar to do with that. The Fool. You have to be able to look like the Fool. You have to drop your pride. You have to drop the image of who you desire to be, and you have to become the person that you were meant to be while you're here, or the mission will just be for nothing, and it will just go another round and another round. I'm here, people will laugh. People will discredit you. People will not believe you, but that's not the point. The point is to set this situation straight. Six of Wands. Nine of Wands reversed. The guard is down. Judgment. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to leave that there, guys. I'm going to leave that there, okay? I'll talk to you guys later, okay?